The Mafia is one of the most feared groups in the world. They've been responsible for some truly horrific crimes, including murder, extortion, and human trafficking. But despite all of this, there is one thing that the Mafia has never been able to control: fear of death. Why is it that mobsters are not afraid to die? Before we get into this video, keep in mind that this is just a theory. There is no real evidence to support any of these claims. But let's explore some possible reasons why the Mafia doesn't fear death. And do not forget to like and subscribe so you can be notified every time we upload a new video. Now let's begin. Mobsters live their entire lives surrounded by violence. They see firsthand the things that happen when you cross the wrong person or when a deal goes bad. They are exposed to the darkest side of human nature, but it seems that none of this affects their ability to sleep at night. The reason for this is that mobsters are desensitized to violence. They have seen so much of it that it no longer bothers them. They have become immune to it. This means that they are also desensitized to death. They see it as just another part of the job. When a mobster dies, it is not seen as a tragedy, but rather as a necessary sacrifice. It is just another cost of doing business. This is the reason why the Mafia does not fear death. They've seen too much of it to be afraid of it. Another reason why the Mafia doesn't fear death is because they believe in an afterlife. Many mobsters are religious, and they believe that when they die, they will go to heaven. They know that they have committed a lot of sins in their life, but they are confident that God will forgive them. This belief in an afterlife gives mobsters a sense of comfort. They know that even if they die, they will live on in some form. This is the reason why mobsters are not afraid to die. They know that they will go to heaven after they die, and they are confident that God will forgive them for their sins. Mobsters are not afraid to die because they have nothing to lose. When you join the Mafia, you leave your old life behind. You are no longer a member of society. You are now a criminal. This means that you have nothing to lose. You are not afraid to commit crimes because you know that you can't go to prison. You are already in prison. You are now a member of the Mafia. This means that you are willing to do whatever it takes to survive. You are willing to kill people, steal money, anything to stay alive. When you are in this mindset, you are not afraid to die. In fact, you might be looking forward to it. This is the reason why the Mafia doesn't fear death. They have nothing to lose. They're already criminals. They have already committed crimes. So what does it matter if they die? They might as well go out with a bang. Mobsters are not afraid to die because they have already experienced death. They have seen it firsthand. They have seen people die in front of them. They have even killed people themselves. When you experience death up close, it changes you. It makes you realize that life is short and that you should enjoy it while you can. It also makes you realize that death is not the end. It is just another beginning. This is the reason why mobsters are not afraid to die. They have already experienced death. They know what it is like to be dead. They know that it is not the end of the world. Another reason why the Mafia doesn't fear death is because they believe in fate. Mobsters believe that everything is predetermined. They believe that there is a plan for them and that no matter what they do, they can't escape it. This means that they are not afraid to die because they know that it is a part of their fate. They know that if they are going to die, then it is up to them. Nothing can change that. This is the reason why mobsters are not afraid to die. They believe in fate. They know that they can't escape their fate. Mobsters are not afraid to die because they know that they will die a hero's death. They will die doing what they love. They will die being a mobster. This is something that most people cannot say. Most people die doing something that they hate. They die working a job that they hate. They die living a life that they hate. But mobsters are different. They die doing what they love. They die being a mobster. This is something that makes them feel good about themselves. It makes them feel like they live their life to the fullest. This is the reason why mobsters are not afraid to die. They know that they will die a hero's death. Mobsters are not afraid to die because they don't have anyone to live for. They don't have a family. They don't have a wife or kids. They are all alone. This means that they have nothing to protect. They are not protecting anyone else. They're only protecting themselves. And since they are always surrounded by other mobsters, they know that they will be protected. This is the reason why mobsters are not afraid to die. They don't have anyone to live for. They don't have anyone to protect. They are not afraid to die because they know that their friends will take care of their loved ones. In the Mafia, you are considered a traitor if you leave the group. If you leave the Mafia, you are putting yourself and your family in danger. You are putting a target on their back. The Mafia will not hesitate to kill you and your family if you leave the group. This means that mobsters are not afraid to die because they know that their friends will take care of their loved ones. They know that their friends will protect their family no matter what. This is the reason why mobsters are not afraid to die. They know that their friends will take care of their loved ones. Another reason why the Mafia doesn't fear death is because they believe in the philosophy of go hard or go home. This is a philosophy that is often used by successful entrepreneurs, and it simply means that you should go all in on whatever you do. You should not hold back. You should not play it safe. If you want to succeed, you need to take risks. You need to be willing to fail. This is the reason why mobsters are not afraid to die. They know that they need to go all in on their life as a mobster. They know that if they want to survive, they need to be willing to die. This brings us to our final point, which is that mobsters are not afraid to die because they have accepted their fate. They know that they are criminals. They know that they have committed crimes. They know that they are wanted by the police. They have accepted all of this. They have accepted the consequences of their actions. This is the reason why mobsters are not afraid to die. They have accepted their fate. So there you have it, 7 reasons why the Mafia doesn't fear death. While this is just a theory, it is an interesting one that can help us understand the psychology of mobsters. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out our other content on the Mafia. We have videos on the history of the Mafia, the most powerful Mafia families, and more. Thanks for watching.